Hi everyone, it's very nice to be here. The last time I was at NOAH was in Berlin 3 years ago. Now it's very good to see you all here in Zurich, which is my hometown and is the place where our company is based. And also a fun fact, this building, when they started the construction, the Circle was in 2015, which was the same year that we started our company, Crowdhouse. So it's very nice after 6 years to be here inside the building and then compare how far we have gone in the meantime. So what do we do with Crowdhouse? We thought in the beginning what we are doing is real estate, but at the end of the day we realized that behind every real estate there are people. So at the end So what we realized is that basically we're just bringing people together. They buy, sell real estate, or invest into them. So when we started in 2015, we started with a product, which was the co-ownership. But we knew from the beginning that we want to be a transaction platform, kind of similar as Amazon. They started with a book, but they knew from the beginning that there will be a platform and a business for anything. So after the co-ownership, we added also brokerage, which means that on our platform you can buy, sell, and invest in properties. So what is the difference between, let's say, HomeGate or ImmoScout here in Switzerland? I compare it with, let's say, the window shopper and the real shopper. So if you open one of these platforms, you're kind of just browsing, you see what you could buy and you see the prices. So what you do on our platform is you enter the place, the shop, and you buy the property and you take it with you. So that's the big difference. So we are a transaction platform. If you log into our platform, before you can buy or invest into something, at the end of the day, you have to do your KYC, you have to upload your ID, and so on and so forth. So today we achieved our goal as a transaction platform, and we are a transaction engine. So which means, what do we do? Not only do we make real estate transactions efficient and transparent and accessible, but also for everyone who is involved in this business knows how difficult it is to get real documents, real data, how difficult it is to do a transaction of a property, and how hard it is to even get to the right people. So with our platform, you don't have all of this. You just have one domain, which is called crowdhouse.ch. You go there, you see the properties, you have the whole data room, all the documents, photos, videos, and then you have the transaction process that you can follow to get to the property that you want. So how do we do things? We just do them. Sometimes we find ourselves debating and thinking about, but at the end of the day, we realize that we just have to do it. Otherwise, we cannot move forward. And what is interesting for us, that we found out that how we do things is very bold. So we sometimes break some things. We used to break them more often in the beginning. Today we think twice before we want to break something, but it's still here that we just want to move forward and change the status quo. And we always want to keep it human, because again, we still realize that there are humans on both sides of the table and not robots, or not yet. Maybe there will be sometime. And so what do we do at the end of the day? We consider it really what would be now the right step to do. And we're constantly inventing things. Again, here, the transaction platform, or the way you invest and buy properties today, was not before we started. What do we have achieved until today? So we have over 2 billion of properties transacted, which are around 240 properties all over Switzerland. Our platform and engine has way more data, but this is the one that I can show you that has been already transacted. And the real estate market that we are focused on is around 30 billion per year. So again, when you see here what we do is a lot, but compared to the market, it's still a lot of growth potential. Our partners, we have divided them in different sectors because for the financing way, we work with a lot of banks, or most of them. We have won, by the way, also a lot of awards in the beginning. Today, I always say we work more than we win awards. In the beginning, we used to win more awards than work, which is also good. But we have been also the FinTech Award of the Year that we have won 2017. And something also to tell is the employee experience that we have, which is not only from real estate and banking, but also because we are a transaction platform and we have a lot of product engineers. We have also experienced people from Netflix, SAP, Google, and so on that work in our company. And by the way, today we realized that our company is also a nice step for them to get to one of these big companies. Just lately, we had one guy moving over to Facebook. We told him, please don't scroll our information to see what we are doing all the day. But this is also something very interesting. A few years ago, people didn't want to join us because we were too small. Today, they join us because they want to go to a bigger company. So how are we set up? We have, as you can see here, a lot of people. We are total around 130 people today, so 34 are in product and engineering, and we have also almost half of the people in real estate, because still our business is real estate, although everything is made over the platform and transacted. And what we are good at, we realized, is being aware, so making people to know us. And we have done that offline and online. So maybe some of you have seen us on one of these billboards or online. And this is something that we are doing now as well at the moment. So around Christmas time, we always do that to get some more awareness. And this one is something that we have achieved a lot of success, is also the community that we have built over these social platforms. One that people love is really this how to real estate, because for a lot of people, real estate seems to be very easy, because everyone thinks, I live there, I either pay rent or I'm the owner, so I know I'm very informed about real estate. But once you talk with them, you realize that they are just not so informed as they think. And so this one is for a lot of topics that people watch our shows and just want to get to know more. And this helps then the user or the buyer or the seller to then be more involved and engaged in the platform and to find out which one of these investments and properties is the right one for them, or who wants to sell, the person who wants to sell the property. And so technology is really in our DNA and drives us. And so our future expansion that we are planning will be as a platform with our engine that we will do starting in Germany and Austria. And this is the place where we are, which is at the other side of the city. Seal City is a big shopping center, so we're just across the city. And I have here also a very interesting point to make. So this building used to be the building of the Royal Bank of Scotland. Now, when we as Crowdhouse, as a fintech company, are inside this building, it's very interesting to see how everything changes. We had yesterday the discussion with the VCs where they said the company don't last 30, 40 years anymore. Every 10 years they change. So also here, the Royal Bank of Scotland is not there anymore. We are here now, and the question is who will be the next in this building. Thank you very much.